What's up? YouTube is Nats Man 72 coming at you from a tropical hashtag dirty south, North Kakalaki tonight, sporting my MLB hat, talking about some hardball. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. I got to stay up a little bit, trying to get my sleep pattern back. I got my dude cut. Our barbers and salons and all that, all them been closed for the Rona, and my barber made a home visit for me, so I was able to get that done. But hey, man, what's up, baseball? It's my understanding that the MLB is wanting to get the baseball season started up with some. They're still going through changes. I haven't talked to the players union and stuff, but essentially the version that I've heard that I personally like is that the Arizona Cactus League plays with those teams play within themselves. How about they play with it? Those teams will play each other. Those teams will play each other in the Florida Grapefruit League. Since they're spread all over Florida, those teams will play each other. And then it will be a condensed season. And they're talking about getting rid of blue. That the umps won't be there, at least at home plate, that it could be all electronic strike zone, very similar to the MLB game, which a lot of folks play. I enjoy watching it on YouTube. Fuzzy, enjoy watching you play. Somebody give me a shout out to Fuzzy, but the MLB's they're in talks with the teams, of course, and the owners. And the main thing is not only do we want people that go there to attend the games to be safe, people that work there, and the ball players, we want everybody to be safe. But at some point, we've got to come out of this. We've got to get back out into the public. We've got to build our immune systems up to be able to fight this. For the folks that have had it, they can get out, kind of the herd complex. But do it in stages. But I'm telling you, the first sport to go play this year is going to make a killing. This is a serious time where the MLB, and I hope you all hear us, where all this content's been controlled, and it was great short term when you first did it, but now it's not. What you need to do is put every single ball game from 8 o'clock game to the 10 o'clock game on every channel that's willing to carry it. You'll make a fortune. All this blackout crap, wipe it out. No games blacked out. If you want to watch it, you get to watch it. People will pay if you did that on the MLB package. Oh my God, you would make hand over fist. But you shouldn't even be doing that. You should put it on every freaking station that wants to carry it. Everybody's going to be wanting to carry it because you're the first sport to come back out into it. With that being said, we need to look at the season's not going to be 160, games. It's going to be condensed. It has to be. The games have to be shortened. This is a great opportunity to be able to shorten the game. All right, that's the biggest gripe is how long the game takes. I love baseball. I can't watch baseball on TV. I can't do it. I'll have it playing. I'll be listening to it, but I'll be doing something else. And I'm sure a lot of y'all are that way too. Now, going to the baseball game is totally different being there in person. It still takes too long. I believe that these games should be no more than 7 innings, especially if you're getting double hitters going on. 7 innings. You're going to have games. You got to be willing to have games this year that will be ties. You got to be willing to that because then you're looking at extra innings. This is a chance to keep baseball, but get it full. This is the way to do it because it'll be the first sport to come back. I think about the stupidest thing I've seen is in the Taiwan League. they're using mannequins that can be controlled to hold up signs and do the weight. That's, oh, sweet Jesus. Do you think the MLB should go ahead and play? Tyrus on the Greg Gutfeld show, which I watch for entertainment value. I like Tyrus, but he's a Boston Red Sox fan. He says with the scandals, just let the season go and restart next year. I don't agree with that. See, we have a season. Let's get a season going. It's going to be condensed. They're talking about putting the players, nobody's in the dugout other than the manager. Then what do you do about the bullpen? I know that, you can spread them out better, but they're talking about sitting guys up in the stands. That'll be interesting, I think they need to do something a little more. I don't think the stands is an option because then I don't know of any major league park that's really easy to get from the stands down to the field except behind home plate on the 2 section doors maybe. It may be more like spring training, bullpen sessions, on the down the first base and third base line maybe. Outside the dugout, they want to keep this social distancing with the players. But you still got a bunch of guys in the bullpen. Are you going to limit that? Which you could limit your pitchers because you're limiting the innings and you can go for ties. But I'm all for it. I think the MLB has opportunity to gain a fan base, to try out some new stuff that's been kicked the can around a little bit, that it's the teams that are within the Cactus League play each other, and the teams that are in the Grapefruit League, they play each other, and then the winners would go to play for the World Series between the 2 leagues. So I've not seen anybody chatting. I've seen some people coming and going. But it's something to think about, might get some opinions, even after this gets posted up. If I even keep it up, I may just delete this thing. I don't know. Let's see, what else? Oh, I showed earlier today, I did my Victor Robles collection, personal collection. Got a couple messages because I mentioned my Strat rookie card. They were interested in seeing it. But my first Strat card is this one. And I forgot what year it is. I got to look. I got it because of the way it looks, to be honest. It's 2014. Tops. Yeah, I got fingerprints and stuff all over it. I apologize. Maybe if I turn this other light on, that might help. Yeah, put a little light on the situation. How about that, Dan? But that's the first one I got. Got it in that black frame. But my Strat card, got it in a one touch. That's his rookie card, and it's an auto. So I do have one. It's not serial numbered or anything, but another guy that I collect, of course, because I'm a Nationals fan, so Nats man, is I've started collecting. I've got a small Colt 75. It's 3 relics of the jersey, and you can see it's either his name or number, jersey part, and an auto on here, but from Flawless from Panini. Oh, sorry. And that is from his rookie year. But I'm telling you, I just wish the MLB would let Panini get some of the market share on the MLB authorized stuff. And I grabbed that, and that's one of my Trey Turners. But I apologize. I collect Trey Turner. I'll do that on another one. I got a bunch of stuff for him, but Trey, this is 23 of 99. I think immaculate. No auto, just a relic piece. I like Trey. He graduated from NC State. He's not from Wakanda, but he just will be now with the Wolfpack. That's what they do. That's what the Pack does. I'm a Tar Heel fan, but State's my second team. This is his. I also have this in the base paper, but this is the Topps Chrome rookie card for him. And there's this Ricky Gimble. I keep that down there. Oh, okay. And then I won this off of Filmington's auction that he had. I was ready for that one. Got that for like $20. I think that's going for $140 now. Bowman Chrome, Carter's auto on it. The corners dinged on it, so I'm not going to send it in. But like a lot of my personal stuff, I don't send in. But I won that from Filmington. Thanks, Phil. I forgot what's his name that's going to was wanting to go to the Nationals, which I don't think they're going to have the Nationals this year. I was actually planning on going. Me and my wife were talking about going. It was in Atlantic City, and she likes to hit the slot machine. She's really good at it, to be honest. They say never hit the slot machines in Vegas at the airport. I told her that on her way out. We had a slight delay, and she hit it, and she went like $500, I think, off that thing. And she goes, of course, my wife, she's like all clock and stuff. But she was like, I thought you said not to play on there. I'm like, oh, sweet Jesus. But anywho, the next one I got, man, I need to dust. I apologize, y'all. This is the Bowman 30th anniversary orange. 16 or 25 orange Carter Kieboom. And that's the facsimile on it. It is serial numbered. That was the second card I got. Like, went out and sought after for him. And this is probably, honestly, my favorite card. And I'm not a big fan of the product, but I do like this card. Is the gallery. Just not. I mean, there's some images that look good, and there's some that don't. But his gallery rookie card, Carter Kieboom. So I got that. I think that's a sharp card, especially with the face piece. Looks pretty good. I'm trying to remember seeing him play. I didn't see him wear that on. I didn't see him with the face piece on for spring ball that I recall. This is a card that I recommend people try to pick up for Carter Kieboom. That's very reasonably priced. It's the Montgomery Club, so it's a premium card within the Topps family. But it's Carter Kieboom's rookie card with an auto. It's a sticker auto. That's what they're going to. But you can still get this card very reasonable for $20. So this one's mine. I actually have one graded, which I got pulled. And that's the graded one. I actually have this one for sale. But I do have it up in my, that's the Carter Montgomery Club. Apologize, just probably can't read it, so fine. And then this was the first Bowman card Carter Kieboom PSA card I ever got. The only one I got early on. Like the one that's autoed, but 10 gem mint. That's in the PC. So I like that card and had the chance to buy the auto one from Filmington, so I jumped on it. Then the Bowman Platinum rookie. I think it looks sharp with the SGC on it. And I've got it in the plastic. But Bowman Platinum auto 10 to 10. It's my understanding Bowman Platinum's not coming out in 2020. Could be wrong. Somebody correct me, but it seems like I've heard that on another YouTuber saying that that was a product that Topps wasn't going to bring back out, was the Bowman Platinum. My only beef with Bowman Platinum is they had cards that were rookie cards but weren't designated rookie cards, but they were rookie cards on their other stuff, but then they had cards that were rookie cards. So I didn't get that. And it didn't have nothing to do about how they got played or anything. It was just weird. Pete Alonso card, for example. Anyway, this is the 2019 Topps Clearly Authentic. It's the red, and it is 35 out of 50, I believe. And it got a 10 auto and a 9 card. You can see me through it. And that's in my PC. I debated on selling this and sunk it out there to see what people thought. And it's like, man, that's Carter Kieboom. 35 or 50. I need to hang on to that one. So, but it's the red, 35 or 50. Carter Kieboom, and that's my last one that I have of Carter. But man, like I said, man, I think, hey, what's up, Chili Man? I just saw you pop up there. What's up, brother? Man, I really appreciate you watching. But I'll stay on here a couple more minutes then. And I've done this on the last 2 videos. I'm going to do it on this one. What is y'all's opinion on this product? There are a lot of Michael Jordans. Talking about the very first ones. It's the 1988-89 Collegiate Collection. I'm going to pop this eventually. But the Collegiate for the University of North Carolina product for Jordans, because I'm not a basketball guy, but I'm not an idiot too. I know Michael Jordan is huge. So, be back people on that. Yeah, me either, chill. But this whole thing with the MLB, I think if we do go, I think if the MLB is smart and they're able to get back into play, we need to play, even if that means they're saying that the Cactus League would play its own teams within that division. That would be a division. In the Florida, the Grapefruit League would be the other division. And they would play those teams within the divisions. They wouldn't play each other. The champions would of each of the Cactus and the champions out of the Grapefruit would play in the World Series. The playoffs would be within the structure of each league or best record of. So that's what they're talking about. I've also heard that they're going to play everything in Arizona, which is pretty dumb because they just don't have the facilities. Yep. And if the MLB, yes, sir, Chili, if they can pull this off, everybody's going to watch. This whole generation where they've lost fans, they're gonna find fans. This whole thing about teams being blacked out because of where they played, I don't think any of that can apply. They need to let them play on whatever station, whatever channel wants to carry it, let it carry them. Don't do the MLB package. Just air every offer the networks. Hey, We got games starting at 8 o'clock in the morning and ending at 10, and the last game starting, say, like 10 o'clock, and then, you could watch the Grapefruit League during the day, and then progressing into the evening, you go to the Cactus League. They're talking about getting rid of blue behind the plate using electronic strike zone. They are talking about an abbreviated schedule, which they're going to have to do. Let's see. Yes, they see. And that's something I want to bring up. I didn't bring up a little bit ago, which is interesting, because they've got the union. They're dealing with the union and dealing with the owners and stuff. You got, how's the union going to do this? Are they going to allow a vote within the union to occur? Majority of the players win, that want to play. If that majority wins, they play, or if they vote it down, they don't play. There were some saying that players don't want to get their family sick. Well, you're not looking at 160 or something games for a regular season. It's going to be a brief season, but you got other guys that are like, I'm not making much money as you. I need to do what I can do. Even on an MLB contract, you got to think about that on their contracts too. I would suggest everybody watch Trevor Bauer's video on that, where he's with his agent, and how this all could affect people's being eligible for free agency counting this year. How many games count towards that time earned through the season? And like Trevor Bauer has a 1 year deal. So many of these folks have got 1 year deals. So it's important to play. I think the younger players are more apt to play than maybe some of the older established veterans. And I respect that. I respect the fact, you got to be concerned about you and yours first. But man, I like to find me a pair of reading glasses. This is off subject for just a second. But like Charlie Sheen had in Major League with the skull and crossbone right there. I think that would be wicked cool for my YouTube videos. Anyway, wow. Don't even start with the Indians. That was the stupidest thing to play up to getting rid of Wahoo. That was dumb. PC police in Cleveland, of all places. Anywho, my West Mecklenburg High School, they were the Indians. My mom went there. She graduated there when my grandfather retired from the Navy and moved back to Charlotte. And it's got some aunts that went there. But they were the Indians forever. And when the PC bandits got on board, they got rid of. They had Wahoo. They had West Meck had the coolest mascot of anybody in our conference. They had the Cleveland Wahoo Indian. It was awesome. It was freaking awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna skull and crossbones. That wild thing playing. But I think all that's got to be taken into effect. I'm not sure if y'all have seen that where they said that the Taiwanese league is playing over in Taiwan and China, Taiwan. And they are, something about Taiwan is, did you have more visitors than that? Maybe. Hope our channel's growing big time. I have more people watching after. I don't have a lot of live. I have someone that watches like all the time, but they never say anything here. And I know it doesn't count as me. But I've had one person usually watches 99% of my videos, but never says anything. But I think I got 28 subscribers, and I've only been doing this for like 3 months, maybe. Yeah, I hope we grow. I was really cool that Elite Code 3 Nolan watches my videos. or at least he watched the one. He's interested in buying the Jordan. I know you're not on the 2020 Topps Series 1, but he said he was interested in buying it. I reached out to him on Instagram, and he said, yeah, he was interested in buying it. And so, oh, yeah, I'm going to get to that too. The way you go live, the way you go live is one of two ways. Either you've got to have the fan base to do that, the subscribers, and you don't have that, or you're on your home computer. On your home computer, you can go to YouTube up here, and where you upload a video, you can go live, no matter how many people you have. That's how I do it. And then you go back and edit, and I'm still learning how to do that. I've actually linked a couple of your videos into my videos because and I've actually made some comments on some other YouTubers that they should check your video out on the one about the rookie card designation. I've been thinking that I'm on the same path with you on that, bro. That's like that whole Acuna bat down. The version that they got is a super short print, which that's not even a regulation rookie card to begin with. I think it's a rookie card. Oh, Chili Dude, I watch your stuff all the time. I work from home. You and Guns and Bobbles. I watch all three like religiously. Sister, but I work from home, so I work up at the bar counter, and on my big TV here in the living room, you can probably hear it in the background. I'll put YouTube on and check y'all's channels. There's some gaming channels I watch. It has nothing to do with this, but I'll listen to your stuff, man. You should really consider a podcast. Really should. But I listen, and my wife thinks those dogs are hilarious. But that's how you go live, is go up here and then on your home computer, and you can go live. And your thumbnail will be a picture. It'll count down to your picture, but you can change that. You can upload an image, and that's how I've done Nats Man 72. I made that on the dude. I'm like Oregon Trail computer savvy, bro. Every place I've ever worked at, IT knew who I was by Danner. So, but yeah, these rookie cards, man, it's like I'm not for them. I actually did my video today on Victor. I brought up a point like for the 2013. That's when they started coming out with the Chrome. Orange is not serial numbered. It was later on through the years, which made it people think because it's orange, it's of greater value. It's not. It's no different value. It's just a greater value because people want it. Like that, no, dude, I've been eyeballing that Nolan, bro. Especially the purple one. I got a blue one. Hang on. Got the shorts on. I got shorts on. That's the Nolan I got. And I held it, and I just wanted the score I got from it. So I'm assuming that's a good score. I don't know if I should rack it and resubmit it. I don't know. Oh man, there's only two shops. Let me put this back down. There's only. Sorry about that, guys. There's only two shops around here. I'm just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. And all right, cool. There's only two like card shops really. There's Charlotte something cards, sports cards, I think. And that's where I got the Wander Franco authenticated with JSL at before I send it to Beckett. Don't even get me started with Beckett. They and then there's one here in not in Concord, just on the other side. But I think they were smoking crack when they did the city limits for Concord and Kannapolis, North Carolina. That's crazy, but there's one there, and his area legitimately for like sports cards is the size of that wall. One shelf. That's it. Everything else is like that Dungeons and Dragons, Pokemon stuff, all that, man. So, man, that's a dying breed. Everything is online now. I made some good sales this weekend. I sold the second Acuna card that I got as a legitimate second rookie card from the complete series. I've got 3 of them, and I've sold 2, and $100. I mean, either you buy it or don't want to buy it. These people out here talking about ROI. If you only really knew what ROI was, yeah, that's good. You can't give stuff away, and that's what a lot of people think. Just cause what's going on, other people can sell it, but some of these people talking about ROI this, ROI that, and PSA resale. And the only reason PSA resales that is because people's allowed it to be that way. There's been no healthy competition. They've held a monopoly. Like Topps has got a monopoly on the cards for the MLB. So I don't know. These guys out here talking about, well, resale. Well, are you making a living doing that? Because I don't know anybody that's really making a living. I think some of the ones that are doing the best ended up, I can't think of that young kid. I think it's Rated Rookie. Like, he hustles. There's people hustles, but that's not their main gig. That may be his main gig because I think he opened up a sports card, but I don't see how a sports card shop can survive. It's just, like you'd said earlier, these breakers are taking everything and it's killing the shops. I bought a case of Hobby for 2020. First time I ever did it. And I've busted half the case. My father-in-law owns a trophy shop here in Concord, and I thought about approaching him to like have a counter and just put some stuff in there, but I don't even want to do that. I just don't think it would. Yeah, we need to talk about Topps Tribute, y'all, for real. Holy smokes! I've actually got a 2018. Oh, you're gonna flip when you see this. I ain't never shown this on here. Ghetto Productions in my drawers. 2019 Topps Tribute, 3 relics and an auto, serial numbered. And it's got there you go. You can see it there, hologram lit up. But that's his first. 2019 was his first, Juan Soto's first year doing tribute. And I won that on the auction for $20 last year. But here we go. I think I may get that one graded just because I don't want it to deteriorate. I need to get the box. See, that's why you don't use Scotch tape, people. Painter's tape or rubber band it. Put a rubber band across it. It's real easy. For an example, holy smokes, y'all. Way easier than this crap. You wrap that with prisons for shipping. But yeah, Topps Tribute this year is fat. Got a fat price on it too. See, Bobbles has got the yeah, I actually had this one. I actually had this one for sale, and a bunch of people followed it but wouldn't buy it. And then I said, you know what? I started looking. I'm like, whoa, that's going to be a hard to find card later. I need to keep that. Plus, I like it. It's not my favorite. My other favorite for wands right there. It's a ruby red, flawless, ruby red auto. So it's high. It's up there now. I told my wife, don't yard sell this stuff if something ever happens to me. But that's the rest of some Victor stuff that I showed today. Yeah, that Topps Tribute, y'all, is fat. Bobbles on his YouTube channel, y'all should follow him. He's really cool. Some of my earlier videos this week, I've linked him. Like I've linked Chili and I've linked Guns and Collectibles, their videos, and Elite Code 3. Some of their stuff usually it's up in this corner. When it shows up, it'll flop, so it would be in this corner. But anyway, he did a. What was I going to say he did? Shit. He's got some good stuff, good videos. He's SGC all the way now. Price guys and stuff. Forgot where I was going. Old timers. No big deal anymore. This is the problem with serial numbers, what they're doing now. From when I was a kid, you got a serial number, it was a huge deal. Now it is, depending on the product. But what they'll do, serial numbers. I know I got one here. Okay. That's serial number, right? What they'll do is they'll say, okay, that's an orange one, 30th and just say what they'll do is they'll change the image and make another series with serial numbers. That's all they're doing. And then whenever's hot, whoever decides what's hot, we all know who the leaders are in the hobby. And the reason that they're leaders in the hobby is because they're out there producing and putting content out there and following the market trends of the hobby. But what they're doing is their serial number and changing variation. So they could do it, there's a variation. He could be wearing a white jersey fielding, but it's going to be a 30th anniversary Bowman, and then they'll do orange and whatever. So that's what they're doing. That's how they're getting around that number like they used to when serial numbers really meant something. Getting back in the hobby, that's the way I was thinking, that the serial numbers meant something, which it doesn't in my opinion. I think it depends on the product. Like that. Like that card I got of that's the clear acetate card pull, 8 of 10. That's a big pull because of who it is. It's rare that they do the rookie cup and the rookie designation on the same card in the same year. It's not something they typically do. And until I watched Chili's video, it um, I always thought it was when they were brought up, the agreement that the MLB and the MLB Players Union had was want dates, and then there's got to be production run dates, but still, it's still not right. Still not right, not even by the traditional definition. If it's Webster's as the English language, Beckett's definition would they be the Webster's edition for this hobby, and Beckett doesn't even get it right. I don't understand it. Yeah, that's what's going to be interesting is if they don't play. What is that going to do to the hobby product? Are they going to have, because potentially he could have 3-year rookie card. What do you do? What's going to be the cutoff? I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's cray. These guys got to get their act together. And I understand part of it is when a player's called up, because that's what happened to Trey Turner. Corey Seager got player rookie of the year, but Trey Turner with the Nationals should have gotten it. And the reason he didn't get it was he missed the cutoff by the week. He got called up a week late. But if he would have called up the week earlier, he would have got Corey Seager's. I like Corey Seager. I think he's a hell of a ball player. I've seen him play high school ball here. My niece is friends with his soon-to-be wife. They all grew up together. My niece grew up with him. My niece's husband, he played college ball, high school ball, all here, and is friends with him and his brother. They're good people, good kids, very nice. But it's going to be interesting what the MLB is going to do. If Thompson MLB saw how Jordan could win Rookie of the Year twice. No. That's not what I'm saying. Last year should have been his rookie year. Why is this a rookie card? Should be a rookie cup, right? Shouldn't be a rookie. He already played. So how did he get rookie designation and rookie cup? Now, if they don't play this year, because this would be for 2020 product, if he doesn't play, does this carry over to 2021? Can he play would his product be a rookie again? Would any of the rookies, would they all carry over? That's why I was saying, what's his name? Plays for the Reds. Trevor Bauer. He's got a very good video with his agent. His agent's smoking. But hang on. My mini-me's. Mike's saying, what up? I think Guns may have had to work tonight. I think he's on night shift. Listening to his videos, he was up and he commented on my stuff earlier. But he sent me that, man. That was awesome. He's a CEO. But yeah, it's going to be interesting how they do this, how this eligibility goes for free agency. How many games count towards that, towards their credit. Especially these guys, Trevor Bauer. I keep going back to him because I watched his stuff. He's 1-year deal. What about all these guys that signed 1-year deals? So that is freaking hilarious. You and Guns and Delectables are in the same profession. That's pretty cool. Got my respect, bro. I worked in the jails, direct supervision. I couldn't be what y'all do. Ain't no way. That's community policing at its best right there. Thank you for what you do, bro. I'm retired, LEO, North Carolina. So medical. I had 20 plus years. I had 15, say 16 at my agency I retired from. I got my shadow box up there. I've showed that before. But they, do you rotate? Do you rotate day and night or work straight shift? Just kind of curious. This MLB's got a chance to really flip things up, change things up, try some new stuff. So let's hope they do it. It'll be interesting. You know what I'm talking about when I say keep your eyes up, head on a swivel. Straight eights. That's tight. Man, I worked my agency. We were the only agency in the whole state of North Carolina that did 12.2 hours, and we actually clocked in and out electronic time cards, but you clocked in at 0648 on day shift, clocked out at 1900, and on night shift, you clocked in at 1848, and you clocked out at 0700 hours the next morning. Or don't get in the time Nazis on you either, bro. Well, they be on you. But I don't know. What do you think about the MLB showing free games and letting whatever network carry it? I think that's a possibility. I think that's something feasible. You think they're just going to make people pay the MLB package and still show games? I think if they were smart, they would show it for free, which is jacked up. I've got the ML. I can't do MLB because I am in the Atlanta blackout. I'm in Atlanta and DC are both like 6 hours away from where I'm at. I'm basically in the middle between Atlanta and DC, sort of. I'm blacked out from both of them. Then, man, he living like that sports guy's living life on the edge. He said Tobacco Road. Man, that's the ACC terminology, Tobacco Road. No, never say that no more. Man, awesome train thought. Oh, sorry. I was watching ACC basketball. I do like college basketball. Big, huge North Carolina fan. But damn, I lost my train of thought. Thoughts. Sleeper card still. And my wife, she's ready for me to get this cleaned up. Here's one stack of cards. I got this whole end of the table just stacked up with cards. Here's I forgot to show you these Victors. Boy, that just doesn't. There you go, man. That's just that. That's the 2019 Topps 84 Chrome Update Auto Victor Robles Orange Refractor. 18 out of 25, a 10 and a 10. It's not his rookie card though, but it still look good though. I wished I had that in his rookie card. Picked a rookie card up today from him, and then it's 2019 I've got I got the All-Star version over there. Correct. Sapphire. Got this one laying here. Man, I can't move this. Being in Braves country, I can't move this thing worth a damn. It's Ozzy Albies on card. Let's see, no sticker. It's on card auto. But this GC didn't grade auto on now. Same submission. Riddle me that. And then I actually sent them my Wander Franco card. And they sent it back to me. So that's why I just sent it to Beckett. Wasn't happy with them. Ain't got no use for Beckett after dealing with them, man. They worried my ass to death worse than my ex-wife did. I heard more from my ex-wife than I did when I was married to her trying to divorce old Wuzzy. I ain't gonna go there. But and then these cards, some short prints. I think this whole thing with the Astros is all gonna blow over. It's all gonna blow over. Their cards are still selling. So I don't think nothing's gonna change. And then I still got to sort all them. That's my baby boy right there, dude. Ryan Zimmerman. Yeah, man, Panini, man, they need to let Donruss quote Panini back into in the cards for the MLB period. That's what needs to happen. And with the same token, they should allow Topps to do football cards. I think Topps had some cool football cards growing up back in the day. I'll put these over here. I don't know. Nah, I think all this is gonna blow over. The Astros, they got a big following, and they were actually, I like them. Were they wrong? Yes. And I think one reason you're not hearing a lot of the teams talk about it, other than individual players, certain players have been boisterous, but you don't. They all do it. They got caught. That's mine. Yeah, I think it's all gonna blow over. Something else is gonna, And I heard one of the YouTube people I follow actually said it might have done the sport some good, like the steroids did. It brought attention. It brought not the attention you want, but it brought attention and got people interested back in the sport again. And that's where it falls back about what I've been talking about tonight is that the MLB has a really great opportunity with a bad situation. They can, like what you said, they can uplift this nation, uplift the world at this point, because everybody's going to be eyeing them. They're going to be whoever's the first sport to start playing is the one that's going to be the hero in this. So if the MLB can play any way that they can play, they should. It would make sense to play. At some point, we've all got to go back to work. This is ridiculous. Thinking that people are going to have to stay home through June. That's crazy. It ain't going to happen. People are going to have to go back to work. My barber was saying, he's not making any money, and that his landlord still want rent to be paid. He sent his business accounts going NSF. So people got bills they got to pay. People want to go back to work. I think Denmark is doing the herd mentality, which I believe in. I think we've started to flatten this out. I think another week, 2 weeks for sure. But I think May 1 we should be looking to go back to work. Everybody start phasing it back in to work. We've got to. Yeah. And they have actually released, not prisoners, not in North Carolina, but in jail. If they were in North Carolina, unless the jail has a contract, and I'm not getting into all that stuff, but jails in North Carolina can hold people more than if they've had a year's sentencing. Typically, if you have a year or more in sentencing, you're sent to prison, but that's not necessarily the case for the last several years in North Carolina because there's not a lot of prisons. They've actually privatized a lot of prisons in North Carolina, but it still answers to the state. But in the jails, if they had so many days left on nonviolent offenses, they were being released. There hasn't been court has not been in session for the general public for about 3 weeks. I'm losing track. It's been at least 3 weeks, maybe 4, because I'm a fraud investigator for an insurance company, and we started a week ahead of everybody else. And so that week we went out court in North Carolina, Supreme Court head justice suspended all courts, superior and district courts in North Carolina. And so the only things that they're doing is first appearances, and that's teleconference from the detention facility for first appearance. Other than that, everything's been suspended. They're not having court. You're looking at one of them. I got 3 orders since November. And I got some high-end cars with them. That's before I even knew about SGC too. When I first got back, all I was PSA. Really didn't know nothing about SGC, other than they were like the ones you wanted to send like pre-World War II cars to. And I don't know if I'll ever get. I mean, I got Juan Soto's. I got some Wander Francos at PSA right now. Makes me sick. I know I got some like good cards, serial numbered stuff, good cards. But SGC is the only way to go for me. A lot of people are going to them. Still trying to figure out. Bobbles had sent that to me. I picked up 3 of these cards. There's no tops, silver tops on it. Era card. I got 3 of these. And so I don't know what they're going to do. But I'm trying to get a hold of SGC. I've sent an email. I've called down there. Ain't heard nothing back. Got the phones turned off. Whether or not they'll grade these or not. I may just send them down there and list an error card. They're not counterfeit. Yeah, it started with Gary V. I actually saw that video. Gary V indicated, because somebody asked him about PSA. And he's like, I buy everything. And really like SGC. And he flat out said, who in 10 years, if we could get a time machine, go 10 years into the future, and SGC cards are the ones you wanted. So I got stuff going. Elite Code 3, Nolan. I forgot who I saw that. Somebody, I've not seen him say it, but he's one of the main. You, Guns, and Nolan, Elite Code 3 are the ones that got me to go SGC straight up. That one video you did way back with the analysis, and it was Guns, you, and Elite Code in that order. Videos trying to get knowledge. So man, I appreciate it. Much love, bro. To all y'all. But I forgot whose video I was watching, but they're saying that Elite Code 3 said that he's no longer sending anything to anybody else but SGC. I've not heard him say that. I know he said before in previous videos his personal collection is mainly SGC, which I don't understand how people, I'm not saying him, but I've heard other YouTubers say, well, it's SGC's for my personal collection, not for recent. Why? Once you're willing to sell it for. Doesn't matter if it's a PSA, a Beckett, SGC, USA on that card. It don't matter. It's one you're willing to sell the card for. That's the way I do business. I'll pad mine a little bit because I like to negotiate. I price high, sell low. That's what I do. I'll cut you a break anytime you're dealing with me, unless you offer. I'll be serious. Unless you offer to buy it now, you give me a decent offer, I'll seriously consider it. I may counter offer, and some people don't respond by it. Some do, and they win. They get a card. It's what happened today. I'll tell you this. I had a Jordan and a Bo Bichette Ricky card graded SGC. They got graded before the virus, got it listed. I had them listed. I knew it's $10. So I got $10 vested in it. All right. Well, I got a bunch of them because I broke 6 hobby boxes. So I did pretty good. And then some Walgreens stuff. Actually got a Jordan Walgreens that I sent. Got a pop up. That reminds me about Bobbles video. But I listed for 40 and sold for 30. I wanted $30 for them. I knew if I put for 30, somebody going to try and get them for 20, 15 or 20. So I listed for 40 and took 30. I mean, that's what I want. So that's the way I do pricing. I pad so I can haggle. But now there's some things I will not haggle. Either you can buy it at that price or don't. It don't matter to me. I ain't got to sell it. I ain't got a rent payment. I ain't got a bill to pay with this money. This is just money so I can buy cards that I want. Yep. You exactly. Yeah. Well, same boat, brother. So, the thing about Bobbles was he did suggested the 2019 box set All-Star Edition. He got it from his Target. My Target didn't have it. It's not online. They're sold out. eBay has got them. I got some on my watch list, but I bought a box for $75 plus tax. It was like right at $80, and I got it for They've got it's the 2019 Topps Baseball Complete Fat Reset All-Star Edition. The big boys, Tatis, all of them, all those cards are going pretty good raw. You'd make your money back just in raw, but getting them sent off to get graded, you're going to double down, triple your money, easy for a quick flip. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get those in, pull them straight out of the pack, put them in a penny sleeve and a sleeve, and just like all my other stuff. And off the SGC it's going. We'll say this, y'all. SGC, I did the quick turnaround next day. I think it was next day or 2 day. I can't remember. And it was back. And then on my regular orders, 20-day, they're coming back either a day before, the day of, or a day after, since the virus. Yeah, that's nuts. Well, that's like that. What's up there? Cracked Ice, Victor Robles rookie card auto. That card graded is like almost $300. I checked on it earlier. It's like $300. It's crazy. Yeah, I want a box of Sapphire myself. I like the Bowman product better. Sorry, my head's itchy. But oh man, it's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock here on the East Coast, boys and girls. We're supposed to be getting some storms tonight. Supposed to got them today, but they ain't come in yet. It's supposed to be pretty bad here. Hailing and maybe tornadoes. So prayer for our area of the country too. And everybody having to work the night shift. But I'm going to get off here. Chili Man, it's been great. Go on Instagram, and it's Natsman72. And if you got an Instagram page, DM me. I'd like to send you an address because I've got a care package of some stuff that I'm going to send the guns. I just haven't been able to do it. Some crazy stuff going on. I like a couple things I like to send you. All of us are friends, and here on the YouTube, become friends on YouTube, and just as a thank you for helping me get knowledge. Old fart getting back into this, man. I really appreciate it. But everybody stay safe. Continue to pray for our country, pray for our leaders. And happy Easter. He has risen. But thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. God bless you. God bless this country. And remember, head up, eyes up, head on the swivel. Deuces. Peace out. I'm gone.